Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the... Coach, thank you. We are over 4,000 miles away from where you're seated in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England, and Wembley Stadium. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. They run with Ajayi. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Tillman Smith in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. This is Ajayi. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They only get drive going. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. A giant hit. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And on the ground they go with a running back. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. On play action, Wentz rolling to his right. And they'll be inside the 25 now. He's there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Oh, and Elliott has pushed it to the right. It is no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And some room to run now. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here. Play good defense.
Hey. Lucy.
Now this time Bortles will throw. Incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Pretty good.
They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Hey. 11B. Hey, 54, Ricky.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 39-yard line. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101. And 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now Wentz. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now they try the right side here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Wentz looking for the end zone. And he's up.
Is getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more after this. They come out here in the... And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, You like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
This will be taken about the 12. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Lucy. Hey, spread left.
Bortles now on first down. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A gain of 32 that time.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
81.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
82.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
81.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Hang in there now. Great. Run. There we go.
To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. On second and goal, Ajayi, the lone man in the backfield.
Lefty.
They'll try to run with Ajayi. Oh, nice move. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is third and goal.
81.
Wentz now on third and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And he missed it. It's no good. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken short. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of
these momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7 on second down. Here's Yeldon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Lucy.
From the gun on third down, Bortles going for the deep ball. And a shot taken on third down.